Jack Barton Field in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We bid you a very pleasant good evening and welcome aboard Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball on the road tonight. Orange and black against Orange and black. The Pigeon Forge Tigers, the record of 30-7 here at Jack Barton Field, taking on the Elizabethton Cyclones with a record of 20-11. We say good evening and welcome aboard. What should be a fantastic baseball game. The other side of the bracket's been decided earlier. Tanner, my man from the John City Press, says CAK eliminated the Greenville Green Devils earlier today, 4-0. So CAK's punched their ticket to the big dance next week. And so one of these two teams, 21 outs later, will do the same. Again, it's Brock Browning going for the Pigeon Forge Tigers, and for the Elizabethton Cyclones, we'll start the lefty, Garrett Hartley, for Ryan Presnell's ball club. So we welcome you. Thanks for being with us. It's hotter than blue blazes, but you know what? It beats the winter storm mornings and the rain, the ice, and blowing rain sideways back in March and April baseball. So, hey, we'll take it. It's okay. It's all good. So, quick break. We'll come right back, take a look at the numbers for Hartley and also the starting lineup for the Pigeon Forge Tigers and the Elizabethton Cyclones. Live from Pigeon Forge, you're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
From the driveways where your kids play basketball and ride their bicycles, to the parking lots at your local church or grocery store, Bracken Paving is an important part of many neighborhoods in our area. No matter how large or how small the job, Bracken strives for excellence in every service they provide. It's a foundation for a strong community. Discover the difference at Bracken Paving and Asphalt Maintenance. Give us a call or visit us online at brackenpaving.com.
At Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, they treat thousands of patients each year dealing with diabetes and its effects. Diabetes overtaking our nation and leaving a path of destruction behind. Through wound care, office visits, and preventive care, they see most of the patients after a problem arises. Using diabetic footwear such as shoes and inserts, a great way to prevent or prolong skin breakdown and amputation. At Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, they use only custom molds from patient mold inserts, which further ensure a great recovery, or better yet, prevents a wound from happening. They use custom molded shoes, bracing, custom inserts, and extra depth diabetic shoes to prevent wounds or other skin issues from beginning. Call today, 1-800-524-4447. 39 years, 6 locations, 1 family. Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, 1-800-524-4447.
And now for your Tigers. Here is Coach Quinn's starting lineup. Leading off, your shortstop, number 6, Colton Hicks. In center field, number 5, Dalton Day. On the mound, your starting pitcher, number 24, Brock Browning. In left field, number 4, Zach Roller. Behind the plate, your catcher, number 12, Kendall Rowland. At third base, number 7, Rawson Sullivan. Your first baseman, number 16, Bryant Franklin. At second base, number 10, Christian Clark. And in right field, number 2, Preston Hickerson. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. We will honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Here to perform the national anthem, please welcome Pigeon Forge High School senior, Miss Cassidy Mace.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Maybe the most important thing of this game is to pay tribute to our great country, the greatest country in the world. And so we say good evening, Cassidy Mace from here in Pigeon Forge. She can do it. We like to hear her singing at the Speedway sometime. All right, here we go. Starting lineup first off for the Elizabethton Cyclones, leading off and playing second base, Ethan Eggleston. Batting second and playing third, Corey Russell. Shortstop, Michael Robinson, batting third. Your cleanup batter, the freshman, right fielder, Evan Carter. Brody Adams will play first, and he will bat fifth. Batting sixth for the Cyclones. Matthew Daly DHing for the pitcher, Garrett Hartley. Batting seventh will be catcher Evan Perkins. Batting eighth will be the left fielder, Jesse Carr. And batting ninth and playing center field, Ryan Wetzel. Again for the Cyclones, 20 up and 11 down. Eggleston at second, Russell at third, Robinson at short, Carter at right. Adams at first base. Daly DHing for Hartley, the pitcher. Perkins catching. Carr in left field, and Wetzel in center field. For Pigeon Forge, orange tops, white bottoms, black numerals, much like the Cyclones, orange and black. Leading off and playing shortstop will be Colton Hicks. Batting second, playing center field, Dawson Day. Batting third and batting for himself, the pitcher, the right-hander, Brock Browning. Cleanup batter for Pigeon Forge, left fielder, Zach Roller. Batting fifth and doing the catching, Kendall Rowland. Batting sixth and playing third base, Bryson Sullivan. Batting seventh and playing first base for Pigeon Forge, Brian Franklin. Batting eighth, playing second base, Christian Clark. And batting ninth and playing right field is Preston Hickerson for the Pigeon Forge Tigers. Again, 30 up and 7 down, state champion in 2013. They've made 5 trips to the big dance. They've been state runner-up twice, state champion, and they finished in the top 4 several times. So we say good evening to you wherever you may be. Again, we got a great crowd the other night listening in the Greenville Lost, and so we expect much the same this evening. Thank you wherever you may be as we get ready for baseball. Yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. Proudly to tell you we're the voice of Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're also doing Elizabethton Cyclone baseball here. So we're ready to go, and we thank you for being with us. That would be the wrong symbol on the screen. So let's scoot on down to where it's supposed to be, and there it is, Pigeon Forge. Here's Ethan Eggleston, 8 for 23 in postseason, 4 doubles and 8 runs knocked in. Right-hander against left-hander. This one's about to unfold here in a hot, muggy night in Pigeon Forge. Winner moves on. The loser's eliminated in 2017. Browning brings it. First pitch is a strike call, and this one's underway. Our officials are umpires, a 3-man crew from the Metro Chattanooga area. So dimensions here, 325 down the line, or 315 down the lines, 325 in the gaps, and 380 in straightaway center here at Jack Parton Field. Eggleston, strike 2 called. Browning painting the corners of the left-hand batter, and Ethan's in a hole with no balls and 2 strikes. So again, we welcome you and glad to have you aboard here, live from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Browning sets his side of the 0-2 offering, and it's swing and a miss. Strikes out swinging as 1 down. 1 away for Corey Russell. Russell 7 for 25 in postseason, a double, a triple homer, and 3 knocks for Corey Russell. So Eggleston's retired on a strikeout swinging, and here is, as we said, Corey Russell. Team batting average 314 for Elizabethton. And Russell, again, 318 on the season, a homer and 17 runs knocked in, strike called. So Browning throwing BBs coming out of the gate here for Pigeon Forge, and Corey, who typically wears 20s, wearing number 5 today. This one upstairs. First ball of the game for Browning, 1-1. Jack Parton Field here. Again, home of the 2013 AA state champions. Browning deals 1-1 offering to Corey, and it's down and away, 2 balls and a strike. Defensively for Pigeon Forge, Kendall Rowland behind the plate, Bryant Franklin at first, Christian Clark at second, shortstop Colton Hicks, third is Bryson Sullivan. Left field is Zach Roller, center field Dawson Day. Here's a shot, base hit to right field for Corey. Day in center, and the right fielder Preston Hickerson we're about to introduce throws it back in, and Corey Russell has a one-out single beside his name, and it's time for Michael Robinson. Robinson in tournament play. He's changed too, Michael Robinson. They got different uniform numbers tonight. Robinson 6 for 23, a couple of doubles and an RBI in postseason play. Robinson on the year batting .308, leads the club in doubles with 12. No homers and 22 runs knocked in. Russell, pretty good lead at first base. Holding him there is Brian Franklin. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. 1 out, 1 on to the first, just got started. The sun sets behind left field and center field, so already the right field and center field are in the shadows, and left field. But we're in the play. me and Roy and Alan and Mike and the boys and Tanner up here, we're looking to the sun. Here's a chopper foul, third base side. Nice setting here in the mountains of East Tennessee. Had a good ride down. The little ones, we're going to go somewhere to the island afterwards and burn up some money. So, right now our focus on this baseball game, because the winner goes to the state tournament. Snap throw to first, back in diving Corey Russell. Talked to Coach Gwynn last night, and this team has been there before. They've seen this movie going to the States. Swing and a miss on a pitch down and away. 1-2 to Robinson. Eggleston strikes out swinging. Russell a single into right, and opposite field's one base hit, and here's Michael Robinson with the freshman sensation, Evan Carter, on deck. Hey, all right, thank you, Cloud. A little sliver one, but at least it gets the sun in behind the clouds for a minute. 1-2 pitch, bad handle fly ball in the gap in right center field, and a hold up for Hickerson, and he'll make the catch, 2 down. Gave it a ride, but it's 2 outs. A routine fly ball in the right field for Preston Hickerson, and your 2-out batter is Evan Carter. Carter 9 for 25, 3 doubles and a couple of RBIs here in the tournament, postseason play. Evan Carter batting .454, the freshman. No homers and 18 runs knocked in. Leads the team in hits with 34. Leads the team in triples with 2. Browning brings it, and a pitch downstairs, ball 1. Cyclones in traveling black, orange numerals trimmed out of white, and gray bottoms. 2 out, Russell at first, top of the first, no score. It's Pigeon Forge and Elizabethton from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. 1-0 pitch. Carter ground ball right on the screws to the second baseman. 3 hops, fields, throws, sidearm delivery, got him. 4-3 on the putout, and the Cyclones are gone in the first. They pick up no runs on a Corey Russell single. No errors, they leave Corey at first. We go to the bottom of the first. Elizabethton on the road, nothing, and here come the Pigeon Forge Tigers next. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the part. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111. Blue Lizard Australian sunscreen originated in Australia, where sunscreen standards are the strictest in the world. Although our products are now manufactured here in the U.S., we continue to adhere to the most stringent Australian standards to offer the best in broad-spectrum sun protection. Blue Lizard, the brand most recommended by pediatricians and dermatologists. Our smart bottle turns blue in the presence of UV rays, reminding you to cover up. You bring the sun, Blue Lizard brings the magic.
Bottom of the first, Garrett Hartley on the mound. He'll start it tonight for Ryan Preston. First pitch is a strike call, belt high. Here's the numbers on Garrett Hartley. Hartley making his 11th start of the season. 55 innings of baseball. Garrett Hartley with a record of 7-2. 22 runs, 16 of those earned. He struck out 74 in 55 innings of baseball. 1-1. Heading to Milligan College on a scholarship. And Hartley works from the third base side of the rubber and works quickly. Doesn't mess around. 1-1 count. The lead man, right-hand batter, Colton Hicks, the shortstop. Bottom of the first, no score. Pitch upstairs, 2-1. Defensively, again for Elizabethton, you have Daly at third, shortstop Robinson second, Eggleston first base. Even with the bag at first is Brody Adams with Perkins behind the plate. Here's a foul to the backstop right beneath us here, and 2 balls and 2 strikes. May I say, this is a great place to call a game. You're right here on top of the action. Like it. Left field, Carr. Center field, Wetzel. Right field is Evan Carter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hartley shakes off sign 1-1, sign 2, and he'll bring the 2-2 offering Platebird, and it'll be a pitch upstairs, full count. CAK's already eliminated Greenville earlier today, 4-0, so CAK going to the big dance next week. Full count, payoff pitch, Platebird, and it's a line shot back in the middle. Robinson at short, behind the bag, throws, got him, nice play. 6-3 on the putout. Hartley flagged at it back up the middle. Robinson in behind second, fields it on a sharply hit ground ball, shoots it over to the first baseman. Brody Adams enters one away. Here's Dawson Day, the center fielder.
Center fielder number 5. Dawson Day.
So Dawson Day settles in, a left-hand batting center fielder for the Pigeon Forge Tigers. Again, orange tops and white bottoms tonight. Pitch outside and ball 1. Again, 315 down the lines, 325 in the gaps, and 380 straightaway center here at Jack Parton Field. And we were told Jack Parton is absolutely no relation to Dolly. You would want to try to call, ran it in on him 1-1. You would obviously think that, being down here in Dolly Parton country, but not the case. Nice ballpark here, 1-1 count. Hartley rocks and brings it, 1-1 pitch. Down and away, 2-1. Other sports tonight, the Cavaliers and the Celtics will get after game 2 in Beantown. King LeBron and the boys. 2-1 pitch, down and away, 3-1. Also tonight, Stanley Cup hockey, you have the Pittsburgh Penguins, the defending Stanley Cup champions, skating in Ottawa, trailing 2-1. Tomorrow night, the Predators are back on the ice in Anaheim in a 2-2 tie in the best of 7. 3-1 offering from Hartley, and it's a bad handle, flare out. Number 2, right to Robinson, 2 away. Jammed him, rode it out to shortstop, and Michael makes the catch 2 away for pitcher Brock Browning.
Your pitcher, number 24, Brock Browning.
Good crowd down here, by the way, for Elizabethton to make the trip through the Friday night traffic in Pigeon Forge. And of course, Pigeon Forge got a great crowd, as you would expect. It's their home game in the sectional. Hartley brings it inside, ball 1. So Hicks, a ground out back up the middle by Robinson. Day lines out to Robinson to short, and here's the pitcher, Brock Browning. No score in the first. Hartley brings it, and it's strike called in under the arms. 1-1. The knock on Hartley, or not the knock, but you go back and look at his last 8 or 9 games this season. You better catch him early because he gets in a groove as the game wears on. 1-1 pitch, bad handle foul to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this is the 2013 state champions here at Pigeon Forge. Again, Coach Gwynn told me last night they've been to the big dance 5 times. A couple of state runner-ups, state championship, and a couple of top 4 finishes. So this ain't their first rodeo. 1-2 pitch, and just missed inside, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That didn't miss by much by the hair of his chin, but count levels at 2-2. On deck will be Zach Roller if the inning continues. Hartley shakes off sign 1, brings sign 2. 2-2 pitch, and a ground ball, base hit into right field. Browning shoots a 2-2 count into right field. First hit of the ball game for Pigeon Forge. Will he stay on a run? And he will. He'll run for himself. Here's Zach Roller.
Zach Roller.
So So there's the difference of a pitch being a possible call third to a 2-out single. Roller, or check that. Browning runs for himself at first, and here's Zach Roller. Obviously, Hartley working from the stretch with a very nifty pickoff move. And there's the first one, and down low, and Brody dug it out on a low throw. Back in standing is Browning. Hicks ground out short. Day lines out short. Browning shoots an opposite field single in the right field. 2 out, a man on to the first, no score. Brings it. Pitch is strike called. Curveball caught the outside part of the plate. Bailed high, strike one. To number 4, Zach Roller. Roy, where did Will Crow go? Wake Forest? South Carolina. Pitching, swing and a miss, and Perkins comes up to gun it. Ball rolled up his arm, and all hands are safe, stolen base. Swing and a miss on the pitch. Perkins rolled up his arm, and so really no chance down at second, obviously. And Browning's in, sliding to the stolen base. And a count of no balls and 2 strikes to Roller. Hartley nods his head from Perkins' signal. Here comes the 0-2 offering plateward. And it's way outside, ball 1-2. So Crow is at South Carolina. So who was the coach? Coach Gwynn said somebody went to Wake Forest. Who went to Wake Forest? Okay, that's him. Ben Brazil. So these 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strikes out his pitch upstairs, and that's the inning. Hartley comes out of the gate throwing BBs, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, they leave one. We played one. It's a dandy. We're scoreless after 1. Elizabethton Pigeon Forge. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the parts. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111. Blue Lizard Australian sunscreen originated in Australia, where sunscreen standards are the strictest in the world. Although our products are now manufactured here in the U.S., we continue to adhere to the most stringent Australian standards to offer the best in broad-spectrum sun protection. Blue Lizard, the brand most recommended by pediatricians and dermatologists. Our smart bottle turns blue in the presence of UV rays, reminding you to cover up. You bring the sun, Blue Lizard brings the magic.
Back at Pigeon Forge, we go to the second inning. Both teams with a goose egg on the scoreboard and a base hit beside their name. Here's Brody Adams. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. Adams on the season, MVP of the district tournament. Brody 8 for 22, 3 doubles, a home run, and 9 RBIs in postseason play. Adams on the season batting .347, 2 homers and 21 knocks. Second inning, no score. Adams, Daly, and Perkins. And a strike called. 1-1. Down and away to the right-hand batting Brody Adams. Adams got the start, of course, Wednesday night against the Greenville Green Devils. Pitch outside. Good eye by Adams. It's 2-1. Of course, he was subbed in for some great stellar pitching. Corey Russell. Unfortunately, both those guys are out of pitches, so it comes a 2-1 offering from Browning. And it's strike 2 called. Outside part of the plate. Browning is nibbling on those corners, and it's working right now. Elizabethton watching the outside corner had been very, very good for Brock Browning so far. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. There's one away. Strikeout number 2 of the ball game for Brock Browning. Your one-out batter is Matthew Daly. Daly 7 for 25 and 4 RBIs in postseason play. Brings it, ground ball. First baseman to his right, smothers it. He'll have to throw to the first or to the pitcher covering. They get him, and they did. Nice play, 3-1. handcuffed the first baseman, but he flipped it to Browning covering after he smothered the baseball, and they're still away. Daly lugging down the line, but 3-1 on the putout, 2 down for Evan Perkins, the catcher. Perkins batting .324 on the season, no homers and 13 runs knocked in. 2 out of the second, no score. Shadows encompassing most of the playing surface now here. And a strike call down the heart of the plate. Browning is a broadcaster's dream, man. He gets that ball and gets right back at it. He didn't mess around, he and hardly. They get right back and bring it. No dilly-dallying around. 0-1, outside, 1-1. If it continues, Jesse Carr's on deck. Top of the second, no score from Pigeon Forge. Winner goes to the state tournament. That's how big this game is. 1-1 pitch. And it's downstairs 2-1. Of course, back in the Tri-Cities, Dobbins Minute playing tonight, trying to punch your ticket for Ryan Wagner's ball club. So is North Green. And so are the Lady Cyclones playing Union County. This one inside and tight, 3-1. Hopefully get an update on that score. Somebody can send it to us. It'd be great. They're playing Union County with the right to get to the big dance. 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Perkins draws a 2-out base on balls for Elizabethton, and that brings up left fielder Jesse Carr. Carr, 5 base hits in postseason play, a double and 3 RBIs. And Jesse on the season batting .258, no homers and 5 runs knocked in. Carr will spread around the ballpark. First base is Perkins with a 2-out walk. Browning leans in. I would say these pitchers are working up a lather tonight because that good old East Tennessee humidity's kicked in. Pitching. There's a line shot right to the third baseman through the wickers. And it'll be E5, and he's on. Playable ball right to the wickers and got snuck under the glove of Bryson Sullivan down at third. He went and got it. It was too late. Good speed on the line for Carr, and 2 on. And here's Ryan Wetzel for Elizabethton. Wetzel, 3 base hits and an RBI in postseason play. Wetzel, the number 9 man, batting .317. Runners at second and first in the second, no score. Here's a swing and a miss. Pitch down and away to the right-hand batter. So if you follow baseball, you know what's out there with the bases is a coach's nightmare, a walk and an error. And a hit batsman, that'll drive coaches nuts. 0-1 pitch, Browning. Brings it. Check swing, did he go? He did not, so says the man in blue. 1-1. Browning has a, I'm going to tell my age, almost like a Louis Tiant pitching because he turns his back to the batter before he releases the baseball, which is definitely an advantage pitcher. Or he didn't that time. There's a chopper back over the mound. Shortstop field, steps in the bag. Well, that's the inning. Actually, oversteps the bag, but tagged and coming in. Fielder's choice, 6 unassisted, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Cyclones lead 2. We go to the bottom second. No score. Elizabethton Pigeon Forge. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the things that owner Tim Smith is most proud of is their hard-earned certifications.
We are an ASE Blue Seal shop, which is important because what it tells the customer is we care enough to get certified, not in one certain area of cars. You have to be certified in 8 different certifications, in 8 different tests you have to take, and you have to be updated on them yearly to make sure that you're up to date. We not only have one of those, we have 3 ASE master technicians here with the ratio. It goes into a ratio, and we're a Blue Seal shop, so it tells you that we care about training and we care about knowing about your car. We want to help fix it right.
American Import Auto Repair, West Market Street, Johnson City, home of the free loaner car program. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 913-3111.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Over 10 to choose from. Perfect for having the gang over to watch the big game, birthday parties, church get-togethers, backyard gatherings, everything from fruit trays to garden salad trays to nuggets and chicken strip trays. And for the sweet tooth, try the cinnamon cluster or chocolate chunk cookie tray. So you see, any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A at the crossings in North Johnson City.
We go to the second inning, no score. Elizabethton and Pigeon Forge. It'll be Kendall Rowland getting us started for Pigeon Forge 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup against Garrett Hartley. First pitch popped him up on the infield. Second baseman says it's mine, and he'll be waved off by Michael Robinson. There's one down. First pitch, one out. Popped to 6, and there's one away in the second. For third baseman Bryson Sullivan. Again, Dobbins been up playing Maryville at home tonight in AAA baseball.
Third baseman number 7, Bryson Sullivan.
Jefferson County on down the road against Farragut in AAA and Single A. North Green, the Huskies hosting Knox Grace, and the Hampton Bulldogs at Greenback in baseball. Pitch upstairs, ball one. As we told you earlier, CAK eliminated Greenville today. They played it at 2 o'clock at Pioneer Park, which to me it's in the heat of the day on about an 88-degree day. So 1-0 pitch, and it's strike called, 1-1. Hartley with a punch out back in the first, and Zach Roller, his 75th of the season for the lefty. That's Milligan bound. 1-1 pitch from Garrett Hartley. He'll bring it, and a foul backing out of play. And the count of the ball, 2 strikes to number 7. Bryson Sullivan, third baseman, bottom of the second, no score. Each team with the base hit. Elizabethton's left 3 on and 2 at-bats. 1-2 pitch, and a curveball misses upstairs, 2-2. Harley gets his sign. 2-2 offering plate, but here it comes. And it's a delayed swing, foul back. Count holds at 2-2. Of course, this team had to get to this point by defeating CAK and Knox Catholic. Obviously, no small feat. Those are 2 quality ball clubs. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs, full count. On deck would be Bryant Franklin, the first baseman for Pigeon Forge. Full count, 1 out here in the second, no score, and here he comes. Payoff pitch, and a foul back and out of play. Tough customer. This guy's the magic man over here. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve, the PA man, or the scoreboard man, and PA man. Payoff pitch, and it's upstairs, ball 4. 1 out walk issue to Bryson Sullivan, who's Brian Franklin, the first baseman. Out of fairness in softball, you have
Your first baseman number 16, Bryant
the Elizabethton Lady Cyclones are hosting Union County as we speak. Morristown East home tonight to Knox Gibbs in softball in AAA. And the Cherokee Lady Chiefs traveling to Knox Powell in single A. You have Unique up on the mountain hosting Tellico Plains, and North Green's Lady Huskies at Meigs County. All those winners will move on to the big dance next week. There's a throw to first, and back in diving safely to the outfield side of the bag is Bryson Sullivan. Hartley working from the stretch. Pitches. Strike call. Popping the leather of Evan Perkins. Hartley started on Monday, of course. 0-1 pitch. Bad handle pop. First base side could be trouble. No man's land, and that will fall for a base hit. Evan Carter, Brody Adams fields it, throws to second. He's in with a bloop single. That one gets under the glove, and Michael Robinson goes down to left field. He's going to make the turn. Here comes the throw. It's going to be a play to plate. He's going to be out at the plate. What a throw from left field. Single by Franklin in right field. Carter throws to Robinson, a short one under his glove in the shallow left field. Robinson went back and retrieved it down the left field line and threw a strike to the awaiting Perkins, who makes the tag at home. And Sullivan is out of the plate. 6-2. Franklin goes to second on the play. There's an error charge. He's 6. Brody Adams picked that ball up and threw it. One hopped it past Robinson under his glove in the shallow left field, and Robinson went and got it and threw a strike at the plate that got him down to the sliding runner. Man, that's some drama there. Here is Christian Clark, the second baseman. 2 out of the inning. Runner at second for number 10 for the Pigeon Forge Tigers. 1-0 pitch, and it's strike call, 1-1. So Robinson redeems himself. Not many errors with a senior shortstop. The Brody Adams throw got away from him, went under his glove down the left field line. They Coach gave him the come on home side, and they threw him out of the play in a bang-bang play. 1-1 pitch, and it's downstairs 2-1. Bottom of the second, no score. Elizabethton and Pigeon Forge here on a hot, muggy night in the mountains of East Tennessee. Garrett Hartley brings it, and it's downstairs, ball 3-1. On deck would be Preston Hickerson if it continues, the right fielder. Clark's the number 8 man in the lineup here. Hartley to the belt, working third base side of the pitching rubber. 3-1 pitch, upstairs, ball 4. Second walk of the inning by Hartley. Runners at second and first, 2 on, 2 out. Here's Preston Hickerson, the right fielder.
The right fielder, number 2, Preston Hickerson.
Where's number 2 for Coach Gwynn?
What's that,
2 on, 2 out. No score in the second. Hartley brings it. First pitch upstairs, ball 1.
Come on, dude, you good?
Garrett Hartley on the season coming in with 36 walks in 2017. 2 tonight. 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Right around shortstop, Michael Robinson says it's mine. He'll squeeze that cowhide, and that's inning. We played 2 for Pigeon Forge, no runs. 1 hit, 1 error, they leave 2. We played 2. It's a dandy from Pigeon Forge. We're scoreless. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400, your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
Back at Pigeon Forge, we go to the third inning. Again, it'll be the top of the order for Elizabeth. And Ethan Eggleston will take his second hacks at Brock Browning, the starting pitcher. Elizabeth, no runs, a hit, an error, and they've left 3. For Pigeon Forge, no runs, 2 hits. They've committed no errors and stranded 3. We go to the third in a scoreless ball game. It's a dandy, and each pitch gets a little tighter here. The drama continues to escalate because it's no tomorrow for one of these ball clubs. 1-0 pitch. And it's downstairs 2-0 to Ethan Eggleston. Eggleston struck out swinging back in the first. 2 Ks beside Browning's name so far, and Garrett Hartley has struck out 1. Scoreless in the third of a scheduled 7. Pitching, and it's outside, ball 3. Sun down behind the trees now, but it's still a warm night here, I can promise you, much like it is back in the Tri-Cities. 3-0 pitch, and it's a strike call, 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Browning nods his head from his catcher. Kendall rolling, here it comes, 3-1 pitch. Fly ball, center field. Hanging up there, it's in the gap. Can he catch up to it? And he does. 1 away. Dawson Day ran a long way to haul that one in. 1 away. 1 out batters. Corey Russell had the only base hit of the ball game, the single back in the first.
Number 5, Corey Russell.
I want to say hello to Shirley Wetzel, listening and watching down in Florida tonight. Carolyn Hurst in Maryland. J.P. Nix, former coach, out in Colorado. Hello, Coach. Appreciate you giving us a listen here on Facebook. TomTaylorSports.com, and hit Facebook Live, or hit Listen Live. 1-0 pitch to Corey. Downstairs, but a strike call, 1-1. Only a sophomore. Here's one of the mainstays of that Elizabethton football team for Sean Witten. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball chopper. Slow roller. Third baseman Fields. Nice play. Got him on the run. If the shortstop waits on it, it's a base hit. But the third baseman got him, made a nice play. Give credit there to Bryson Solomon, 2 away. If the shortstop takes it, it's a base hit. But Solomon cuts in front of him, gets it, and throws it on the run to gun down Russell, 2 away. Here's Michael Robinson, flied out to right field back in the first inning. So Solomon, nice play on the run across the infield, working left to right for the third baseman. Pitching, Robinson, fly ball center field. He hammered it, going back, and he made the catch. Wow, he drove it to the deepest part of the ballpark and reached up and made the catch. Dawson Day up against the wall, straightaway center field. Robinson gave it, he needed 380, gave it about 379, and Day makes the catch, and the Cyclones are gone here in the third inning. We go to the bottom of the third, no score. Michael Robinson takes the center fielder up against the wall in deep center field, but makes the catch over his shoulder. Great catch, and we go to the bottom of the third, no score.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400, your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
We go to the bottom of the third inning, no score. Pitch strike called. Tell you what, Michael Robinson hammered that one center field. Dawson Day, he needed 380 to get it out of here. He got it at 379, and they made a heck of a catch up against the fence. And straightaway center to Robbie. Line shot right on the numbers to Russell. 1 away. A screecher and 1 down. Right to Corey Russell, who caught it in his breadbasket on the line drive and 1 away.
Number 5, Dawson Day.
That was a self-defense catch there. That was almost. Yeah. It's a good thing he made that catch. He'd have been a hurting puppy where that ball was going. Here's Dawson Day, strike called. We're in the bottom of the third, no score. Elizabethton and Pigeon Forge. Corey Russell takes a knee-high line shot to record out number 1 in the third. This misses inside, 1-1. Hicks, Day, and Browning here. Of course, Hicks lines out to Corey at first, or rather third for out number 1. Hartley brings it, 1-1 pitch. Shoots it foul, backing out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garrett, one of only 4 seniors on this very, very young baseball team for Ryan Presnell. 20 and 11. In the sectional, trying to get back to the state tournament. Again, this misses outside, and it's 2-2. Of course, we told you earlier in the broadcast, Pigeon Forge is a state champion back in 2013. Hello to Tommy Turbyfield, almost said it right. JP Nix, Jennifer Carr. Hello, kids. 2-2 pitch, and he just reached out and pokes it foul to the backstop. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out in the third. Pigeon Forge at 30-7 on the season. Elizabethton at 20-11. So 50 wins between the two on this field. Hartley, 2-2 pitch. Bad handle foul, backing out of play. Of course, this is the second look through the lineup against Garrett Hartley. Hicks hit a smoker, knee-high liner plucked out of the sky by Corey Russell, round number 1. 2-2 pitch. And outside ball 3, full count. Browning on deck. Single Browning and a single Franklin. That's been it for Pigeon Forge through 2 1/3 against Garrett Hartley. Payoff pitch. Fly ball, right center field. Coming hard, Carter, and he'll make the catch. Evan Carter to his right, about 25 steps, galloping to haul it in. 2 away, and both defenses in the outfield have been sparkling so far tonight. Nice play by Evan Carter to get that ball in the gap. Dawson Day hit that in no man's land, and Carter got on his horse and hauled it in, so 2 away. Hartley trying to put them out in order for the first time in the ball game. Here's Brock Browning, the pitcher. Outside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes again to Browning. Hartley brings it, squares the bunt, drops the third base side. That's a good one. That's a base hit. Russell throws. Nope, not going to get him. Base hit. He dropped that bunt single down the line. That was textbook right there. Hit number 3 of the ball game. Browning's only 2 for 2. Here's Zach Roller. 2-strike count. He drops the bunt third base side. Perfect. Corey charging, fielding, threw it. Browning with good speed and beat him by a half step down to first base. So there's 2 out, a runner on here, and a scoreless ball game in the 3rd. Elizabethton and Pigeon Forge hooked up in the dandy here. Brock Browning for Pigeon Forge and Garrett Hartley for Elizabethton. Throw to first over to Brody, and back in standing is Brock Browning. Roller struck out his only at bat back in the first inning for the 3rd out of the inning. Runner going, pitch downstairs, throw out the second. In behind second on a high throw is Eggleston. Sliding safely is Brock Browning with a stolen base. High throw, Robinson at 6'2" had no chance, but in behind him was Ethan Eggleston playing textbook baseball and took it on the fly, but Browning's in with a stolen base sliding. He's got 2 of those tonight. So Hartley working from the stretch, checks him at second. Now wheels and bluffs the throw back to second, and Browning went back in. Here's Zach Roller, right-hand batting left fielder for Pigeon Forge. And a pitch strike call. Nice pitch for Garrett Hartley. Dropped it in on him. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out. Runner at second. No score in the bottom of the 3rd, and a barn burner here. Both outfield defenses have really made some great catches already. 1-1 pitch. There's a line shot, base hit. The challenge arm of Jesse Carr. Here comes the round. Here comes the throw. It's coming in. It's cut off. Russell's got him between first and second on the rundown, and now Brody Adams has got him. Brody will put the tag on him. He's out at second base for the run counts. RBI for Roller. Scoring from second, Browning. Roller took the big turn. Corey took the cutoff from left field. Let the run come on in and got in a rundown. You go 5 to 3 to 6 for the tag, and that's the inning. But a run scored for Pigeon Forge. We played 3. Your score after 3. Pigeon Forge 1, Elizabethton nothing. We go to the 4th. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Hi, I'm Rob Cole with Bays Mountain Park. There's something for everyone at Bays Mountain Park. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or simply looking to get away and relax, Bays Mountain Park in Kingsport, Tennessee is the perfect destination. For only $4 per vehicle, enjoy 3,500 acres of breathtaking scenery, featuring 40 miles of hiking trails, wildlife habitats, one of the Southeast's premier planetariums, and much, much more. For more information, please visit www.baysmountain.com or call us at 423-229-9447. Bays Mountain Park, one of the Tri-City's best places for learning, leisure, and recreation.
Your life is always changing. You never know what shape it will take, or how your financial needs might change. But if we talk about your investments and how they can provide for you and your family, the future becomes clear. At Wells Fargo Advisors, we believe conversation leads to financial clarity. Let's start a conversation today.
Evan Carter.
We go to the fourth inning, a 1-0 Pigeon Forge lead here. We go to the fourth. Elizabethton, no runs, a hit, one error. They've left 3 so far in the ball game. Here's Evan Carter. Carter grounded out to second. His only plate appearance back in the first. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Pigeon Forge. First pitch, base hit into left field, and Carter roots one in the first pitch into left, tying run to first, base hit number 2 of the ball game. Evan, the freshman, came into the ball game batting .454, and he ropes one to left field, an opposite field variety, and so base hit number 2 for Elizabethton. Here's Adams, who struck out to lead off the second inning. So tying run right back in first base, and as you know, if you follow baseball, that's a sign of a good ball club, that you come right back after the other team scored and make a little noise. Let's see if they can produce. Good ball game. Browning for Pigeon Forge and Hartley for Elizabethton. 1-0 game. Pitching, Adams nubs it, first base side, top in the bat, throws to first for one, got him safe at second. Adams, slow ground ball to first, unassisted to first baseman 3 on the fielder's choice, down to second. He is safe, and Adams is gone, but Carter's in the second standing. Almost a sacrifice of sorts, because Carter gets in scoring position. Into the bag, ground ball to first base. Again, nice play there again to not let it get by him. Brian Franklin steps on the bag, tries to double up Carter down to second, in sliding safely. And so you got him at second base, tying run. Here is Matthew Daly, DHing for Hartley. Brings it. First pitch, strike call. Carter on second base here. Tying run in the top of the fourth. Now time is called. Is that Coach Gwynn? That's the veteran coach, Coach Gwynn, coming out of the dugout, talking his starter. So fielder's choice unassisted by the first baseman. He did a good job down at first, smothering that baseball. Carter goes down to second. He's there in scoring position. Here's Matthew Daly, DHing for the pitcher, Garrett Hartley. 1-0 Pigeon Forge, tying run at second. Only one man out for Daly, and Perkins on deck here. Cyclones with a couple of base hits, the single by Russell in the first, and the opposite field leadoff single here by Evan Carter, who's out at second, representing the tying run. Browning checks him at second. Browning, 0-1 pitch, outside fastball, 1-1. Browning's mama's going to use a lot of Tide on his britches tonight, where he slid in twice at second base. His left thigh is covered in dirt. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right on the screw to the second baseman. Fields. Runner comes to third. Got him. And there's 2 away. Runner comes to third. 4-3 on the putout. Daly grounds out but moves the runner to the third. 90 feet away, the tying run. Here's Perkins, who walked his only plate appearance, back in the second. 1-0 Pigeon Forge here in the top of the fourth of a scheduled 7. CAK eliminating Greenville earlier today, 4-0. So, not sure why you would play that game at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the heat of the day on an 86 degree day, but they did. Pioneer Park. I would assume it had something to do with graduation, that'd be my guess. But nonetheless, Greenville's gone, and CAK moves on to the state tournament. 1-0 pitch, and it's downstairs 2-0 to Perkins. Evan Perkins with men on base for Elizabethton, batting .382. He's got 13 knocks on the season. Perkins a chance to tie it up here, and a chopper foul. He topped the ball, foul third base side. 2 balls and a strike. This weekend, we're not at Bristol Motor Speedway announcing. We're here, but tomorrow the U.S. Short Track Nationals are coming to town. Sterling Marlin's there. Bubba Wallace is there. Sunday, some of the Cup drivers are coming up from Charlotte after the Monster Energy All-Star race tomorrow night. The race on Sunday. 2-1 pitch, downstairs 3-1. So the late model, by the way, they're turning faster laps at Bristol last week in the practice late model than the Cup drivers have been doing. I mean, they're flat getting after it. There's over 500 cars there this weekend at U.S. Short Track Nationals at Bristol Motor Speedway. 3-1 pitch, ball 4. Perkins is on the corners. Here's Jesse Carr, and that brings Coach Gwynn out for the second and final time, and Browning is done. He disgustedly takes the throw back from his catcher because his body language says he knows that his night is done here. A second trip out, you got to make a switch, and that's what's going to happen. There's a break in the action, and we have New man on the mound. We'll find out who it is after this quick timeout. Cyclones got them on the corners, down 1-0 in the fourth. We'll come back. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
From the driveways where your kids play basketball and ride their bicycles, to the parking lots at your local church or grocery store, Bracken Paving is an important part of many neighborhoods in our area. No matter how large or how small the job, Bracken strives for excellence in every service they provide. It's a foundation for a strong community. Discover the difference at Bracken Paving and Asphalt Maintenance. Give us a call or visit us online at brackenpaving.com.
At Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, they treat thousands of patients each year dealing with diabetes and its effects. Diabetes overtaking our nation and leaving a path of destruction behind. Through wound care, office visits, and preventive care, they see most of the patients after a problem arises. Using diabetic footwear such as shoes and inserts, a great way to prevent or prolong skin breakdown and amputation. At Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, they use only custom molds from patient mold inserts, which further ensure a great recovery, or better yet, prevents a wound from happening. They use custom molded shoes, bracing, custom inserts, and extra depth diabetic shoes to prevent wounds or other skin issues from beginning. Call today, 1-800-524-4447. 39 years, 6 locations, 1 family. Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, 1-800-524-4447.
Back at Pigeon Forge, new man, the third baseman, Bryson Sullivan, comes into pitch. He'll flip-flop with Browning. The starting pitcher switches positions, and here's Jesse Carr. Pitches, and it's downstairs, ball 1. Cyclones have got him on the corners. Carter, a single, has moved around to third. Perkins with a walk. He's on the corners. 2 on, 2 out. 1-0 Pigeon Forge in the top of the fourth. So Sullivan works on the first base side of the pitching rubber. Again, tying run 90 feet away here in the fourth. Pitching. And it's downstairs, ball 2, 2-0. Again, your officiating crew or umpiring crew from the Chattanooga area tonight. 2 balls, no strikes. Carr, he's got him on the corners, a chance to produce here. Jesse Carr batting .292 with men in position. He's got a runner 90 feet away in Evan Carter. 2-0 pitch, and a strike call to the knees, 2-1. Right-hander Sullivan, right-hand batting Carr. Carter singles. Adams ground ball to first. First baseman steps on the bag, tries to double up the sliding Carter at second, cannot. Daly grounds out to second. Carter comes to third, and Perkins walks. Here's Carr. And it's upstairs. Good eye, 3-1. On deck is Ryan Wetzel, the 9-man in the lineup tonight. So Jesse Carr gets back in a pressure-packed situation here. 3-1 pitch. And it's downstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded up. Single at third, walk at second, walk at first. Carr, here's Wetzel. Wetzel hitting a fielder's choice of the shortstop, who went over and stepped on the bag on a bang-bang play at second to end the second inning. Ryan with men on, batting .398, driving them in. Let's see if he can do it. He has 6 RBIs in the season. Bases loaded for Elizabethton. You want an inning in a tournament game, it would appear this is it. Bases juiced with 2 out and down a run. Let's see in the top of the fourth. Pitching, Wetzel, and strike called. Sullivan, nice pitch. Runners occupying all 3 bases for the Cyclones. They've left 3 on so far. See what Wetzel can do here. The right-hand batting center fielder. 0-1 pitch, Sullivan. Wetzel, and it's a pitch down and away and a block to save a run that time by Kendall Rowland. Although the backstop is not very far in behind home plate. Not much ball gets away from the catcher. You got to be really fast to score from third because not much distance from the home plate to the backstop netting. 1-1 pitch. There's a ground ball to the second baseman. He will field, he will throw, and that is the inning. Cyclones leave them full. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, left 3. They've left 6 all told. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Pigeon Forge leads 1-0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the part. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111. Blue Lizard Australian sunscreen originated in Australia, where sunscreen standards are the strictest in the world. Although our products are now manufactured here in the U.S., we continue to adhere to the most stringent Australian standards to offer the best in broad-spectrum sun protection. Blue Lizard, the brand most recommended by pediatricians and dermatologists. Our smart bottle turns blue in the presence of UV rays, reminding you to cover up. You bring the sun, Blue Lizard brings the magic.
Bottom of the fourth inning, it's Kendall Rowland due up here. Rowland, 5, 6, and 7. Rowland, Sullivan, and Franklin against Garrett Harley. First pitch. Misses ball one. Pitch downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hartley working against Rowland. Hartley has scattered 4 base hits. And nothing out of the infield. 3 singles and a bunt single's been it. Perkins calls time. Go out and talk to his pitcher. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error, and 3 left for Pigeon Forge. And for Elizabethton, no runs, 2 base hits. They've committed an error, and they've stranded 6, including leaving the bases full in the top of the inning. Hartley gets his sign. 2-0 count here. The lead man in the fourth. 1-0 Pigeon Forge on the scoreboard. And a foul back our way. Well, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Hartley shakes off 1, takes his second sign from Perkins, and here it comes. And it's downstairs, and it's 3-1. Got some scores in big league baseball we'll pass on to you here in a moment. 3-1 count, Hartley. Pitches. Popped him up. Back it out of play. Full count. In no particular order, Blue Jays, Orioles scoreless in the second. Phillies and Pirates 2-1 Pittsburgh in the third. Daniel Norris pitching tonight from Johnson City on the mound for Detroit. They trail 2-0 to the Red Hot Rangers in Detroit. Norris, of course, from Science Hill, the 2-2 record, and in that starting rotation for the Detroit Tigers. Payoff pitch. Ground ball hit right on the numbers to Corey. Corey knocks it down. He throws. Got him. Good play. Corey Russell, he can flat play third base, folks. He knocked that one down, stayed with it, and guns a strike, 1 away. Rockies lead the Reds 2-0 in the third. Mets over the Angels, 1-0 in the third. Yankees lead Tampa Bay 2-1 in the third. Braves and Washington scoreless in the second. One final in the Brewers.